My name is Brianna Freeman, and the questions I will be addressing in my speech are questions 1, 5, and 8, and if it does not meet the time requirement, then I will also be addressing question 9. So to begin, question 1, what is something that you wish your family better understood about you? I wish that my 4-year-old son could better understand that when I am working on schoolwork or working a lot during the week, that I'm doing it for him and for our future. I know that he asks me to play with him all the time. He always wants to be around me, and I love it. He's my absolute favorite person ever. But it really hurts when I have to tell him that, I can't play right now. I have to do my homework, or I can't. Mommy has to take you to the babysitter because I have to work for 8 or 10 hours today. And I know that when he's older, he will definitely understand better. Because he's 4, obviously right now he doesn't understand that people have to work to pay their bills and they have to go to school so that they can get better jobs to better pay their bills. And it's heartbreaking and frustrating, but I know that once he's older he will understand better and that it will be worth it in the end. Question number 5, what is a compliment that I have received that is memorable? Once when I was out dancing at Kenny's with my friend Naomi, we were there to see my friend's band play. We were dancing and having fun, and she looks at me and she's like, hey, you want to swing dance? Or you want to learn how to swing dance? And I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. Sure, I love to dance. And so she taught me, and it only took going through the steps like one time for me to understand it and get them down. When we were dancing, she looked at me, she's like, you're a really quick learner. And I really respect Naomi a lot, and I admire her. She's getting her master's degree. She's very intelligent and a very sure of herself person, and when she gives someone a compliment, I know that she genuinely means it. And so hearing that from her was a really big boost of confidence for me, because a lot of times as a woman, I typically only get compliments regarding my looks or physical appearance or whatever, and it's really nice being complimented on my ability to learn something quickly, and it really made me feel good, and I think about it often when I'm, in school. And question number 8, if there is one thing that I could change about myself, specifically in how I communicate or interact with others, what would it be and why? Sometimes when I'm trying to communicate difficult feelings that I'm having to somebody that's very close to me, from like my boyfriend, for example, I have trouble organizing my thoughts, and I end up just feeling really overwhelmed and I shut down. When that happens, I kind of just look down and I don't want to talk because I'm scared that I'll say the wrong thing or I'll start crying, so I just shrug. And I know that that's not healthy and it's not getting the message across that I want to. It's saying that I don't really care about the conversation, when in reality it's more that I care so much that I don't want to mess it up by saying the wrong thing. So in order to address that problem, I have started writing down all the things that I'm feeling prior to the conversation. That way I can write down all my chaotic and messy thoughts onto a piece of paper. Then I'm able to look at all of them and decide, okay, what is me just overthinking or what is me being rational? And I can, from there, organize my thoughts into how I want to say them. And that really helps me. Sometimes I do have to read off of a paper when I'm having that difficult conversation with somebody. But that's never been really an issue. Every time it's happened, the person is very understanding and open to it because, they know me and they know that it's hard for me to sometimes communicate. And I'm not at 5 minutes yet, so I'm going to go on to question 9. So my biggest life goal is to become a teacher and to provide a good life for my son. To do that, I need to finish school and get a teaching job, and I believe that my son does have a good life now. He's very loved and well taken care of, but I know that, if I was a teacher and made a better salary, then I could buy him things that I can't now, and I can provide things like I could buy us a house to live in together, and that's something that I've always kind of dreamed of, and I'm really excited to reach my goals and to make that a reality. An important lesson that I've learned, that is, if you want something in life, then you have to get it yourself. No one's going to get it for you. You have to work hard and achieve your goals yourself, because they're not going to be handed to you. You're going to have to work for them. The most important thing that I have learned so far about communicating with others is that people can't read your mind, and you can't assume that someone knows how you're feeling. You have to tell them, you have to be open with them and honest, because I know in the past I've kind of just assumed that people know like how I felt about a situation. In reality, they actually didn't know and had a completely different idea than me. And I've come to understand that talking about your feelings and communicating your thoughts and opinions is extremely important in both your professional life and your personal life. And I think that everyone should learn how to do it properly.